What's going on, people? It's Farce Gaming DCO here, or Rainbow Parts, whatever you want to call me. Today I'm bringing you guys an Ice DPS loadout and I guess a guide. I'm just going to show you guys what I've discovered on the first day of playing Ice on the new stats revamp. And if you haven't seen this before, just share with your friends if you like it, and I'll show you guys what I kind of came up with on the first day through many experiments and many different loadouts. And this is the one that I found out to work the best for me. So to start off, you want to go to super powered. This is how you want to use Ice. You're going to get all your critical attack chance. Sorry about this, I kind of spec'd wrong the first time, and I was making this video, so I had to go back and spec again. And then you're going to go down and get all your critical attack damage. You're going to max this out. And I'm probably going to cut all this out because it takes a long time to do, but anyways, max this out. And then the last thing you want to do is max out your might and power. So go down there, get as many might and power as you can, and then when you're done, we'll move on to the next step. I'm most definitely going to cut this out of the video. Oh, before you forget, make sure you get your speed force, your movement mode, just making sure that you don't forget. Alright, so you've reached the end of the road and you spec'd into all your skill points and all your stat points. And say you have way more skill points than me. Say you have 300 skill points. You can come down here, fill this up, and I guess you probably want to go into precision, or you probably could just do whatever you want to at this point. You can, I don't know, get restoration, get health, who knows. But I guess the most sensible one to get would be precision, because, shit, why not? For the loadout, this is what I use. Since you have all your abilities, you can have a more flexible loadout. You have Ice Boulder Strike. I actually have two loadouts, but this is the first one. Wintry Tempest, Reflection, Frost Blast, Ice Elemental, and Arctic Gust. And the Ice Elemental for damage, you'll have pretty much the same thing, but you're going to use this in place of... I kind of mixed these up a little bit. You're going to use this in place of Ice Elemental. Ice Boulder. These are my base stats with no colas, no compound omegas, just fully might modded. I have full might mods on my gear. I've always had this. That is not my utility belt. Where is my utility belt? Well, my utility belt is not there. It's okay. I have a 175 utility belt, and this is tank roll, so I probably could be better than that. But anyways, it is what it is. The new stat revamp, you should have gotten generator mods. I used all of my power ones. I have already had the might special forces ones. I didn't use anything for dominance. I still have them in my bag. You should have gotten a lot of these, and I kind of opened one accidentally, not thinking that this would drop. Anyways, let's get into the loadout. So what I've been doing in my alerts and dailies is, when I start off with a set of ads, I see they're usually squishy, like the infantry, the savage infantry. I'll go in and start something like this, and then go into Arctic Gust. And I'll go into Arctic Gust again. And then I'll go into this, and then I'll go back into Arctic Gust. And then if they're not dead by then, I'll reset Arctic, and then keep on doing this on the kind of squishier ads. Now, when I'm dealing with something like, say, a commando or a tankier ad, and he doesn't die in the 2 rotations, I'll start off the same way, and if I see that he's still alive and we're still burning him, I'll use a Frost Blast. Now, Frost Blast is a good ability to use on like tankier ads and bosses because it has such a long cast, and if you get interrupted, you lose a lot of damage for no reason. So when I'm fighting the squishier ads, like I said, I just usually use Ice Boulder and Arctic Gust. It's kind of like the old ways old advanced mechanic that we used to do, but you have 3 hits instead of just 1 hit. Now, for bosses and stuff like that, basically you want to go in there, start off the same way. You use Frost Blast instead of using Arctic Gust, and then go into Arctic Gust, and then you can use Frost Blast again, and then Ice Boulder, then reset. Or you can go inside of it, Ice Elemental, and Ice Elemental gives you a big damage buff, 20k, and instead of using Ice Elemental again, you can use this. Bam. And I'm running out of power because the Spartan targets don't give enough power, and in Ice Elemental form you get a big damage buff, and sometimes this hit that you see right there, it hit really hard. It will hit really hard in the higher CR stuff too. So use Ice Elemental and then use Frost Burst. Make sure you have Frost Burst in there, but just beware that you might get knocked down. Frost Burst does a lot of damage with Ice Elemental and all your buffs. Like if I were to pop a supply drop, all this other stuff, and then pop everything and do everything, you'd get a lot of damage. A lot of damage. It may not look like much, but you know, people just got to get used to not seeing these absurdly large numbers, and I feel like everyone will come around sometime around. For my mods, I already showed you my hand mods. I have max damage, explosive block. I have some I still have the mental what's it called, mental leg and head mod for my gear, because I just got lazy and never put in ice mods, but I'll probably get around to that. I'll use penetrating strikes, berserker, blast adapter, escalating might, pretty much the same thing as before. Trinkets, you can use either the Central City trinket, event trinket, orbital strike, supply drops, and pretty much a regular trinket, and everything will be straight. There goes my utility, I'm blind. Yeah, that's pretty much it for what I have right now. I'm pretty sure something better might develop in the future, but this is all I have. Another tip I could give you is when you're fighting ads, what? When you're fighting ads, you could have another armory where you're just using this, because this, it may look goofy, but it does quite the decent amount of damage, and it inflicts frostbite, so your abilities like this do more damage, and this do more damage, and this does more damage. This does a lot of damage just in general. It's a really hard hitting power because it takes a long time to cast. It wouldn't make sense for it not to. But yeah, that's all I have for right now. I'll probably try to post a video of me running something to show you guys how I do it. But right now, this is the test. This is day 1 ice DPS for Rainbow Farts. This is my loadout. I'm not going to say it's the best loadout because I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to say it's pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's not the best loadout, but I'm pretty sure people will find better things and better developments later on as the game progresses on. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and comment, subscribe. You know, let me know what you think of the loadout and if you're going to try it. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys later. Peace.